an elderly man, known for his kindness and deep faith, walked into a local barber shop. He offered a warm greeting to everyone inside and took his seat in the barber's chair, ready for his haircut. The barber, a younger man named Jack, was known for being quite vocal about his opinions. Sensing the old man's gentle nature, Jack decided to strike up a conversation. "You know, sir," Jack said as he began to work, "many people believe in God, but I've come to the conclusion that he doesn't actually exist." The old man, whom we'll call Thomas, looked at him with calm curiosity. "That's a strong statement, Jack," Thomas replied. "Tell me, why do you feel that way?" "Just look around." Jack gestured toward the window. "Look at all the suffering, the poverty, and the chaos in the world. There are millions of people without homes and children without food. If there truly were a God, he wouldn't allow such misery to exist." Thomas remained silent for a moment, absorbing the barber's words with a small smile. Finally, he spoke. "You know, Jack, listening to you, I've realized that I don't believe barbers exist." Jack stopped mid-step, looking confused. "What do you mean? I'm standing right here in front of you." Without a word, Thomas stood up and walked toward the door. Jack called after him with a smirk. "Hey, where are you going? You haven't answered my point." Jack turned to the other customers, boasting that no one had ever been able to answer his logic. A few minutes later, Thomas returned, leading a man he had found on the street. This man had long, matted, and incredibly messy hair. Thomas pointed to the man and asked Jack, "Do you see this man's hair?" "Of course I see it," Jack replied. "But what does that have to do with anything?" Thomas looked Jack in the eye. "If barbers existed, there wouldn't be people with long, dirty, unkempt hair. Since this man exists, I must conclude that barbers don't exist." Jack scoffed. "That's ridiculous. I am right here. The reason he looks like that is because he hasn't come to me for help." Thomas smiled softly. "Exactly, Jack. That is the point I wanted to make. God exists, but many people do not turn to him for guidance or seek his help to find peace amidst their troubles." The shop went quiet as the weight of the old man's words settled on Jack.